canción para mi gente, con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando, yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
Hey everybody, Gary from Coasting with Culture, and as of right now I'm driving through Mexico. Just landed in Guadalajara earlier today and went ahead and got a rental car because we're going to go search for some obscure coasters here in Mexico. So the first place that we're going to go to is located in the town of Morelia, and there, according to Roller Coaster Database, they have a wacky worm to ride. And then we're going to head north to the town of León, where there's a park that is inside of an indoor shopping mall. So we're going to make our way over there, and then once we have stopped by both places, it'll be time to head back to the town of Guadalajara. One of the things that'll come up when it comes to driving in Mexico or in Canada or many other countries is the difference in their use of kilometers an hour versus miles per hour as it is back home in the States. My father, my younger sister, and I rode with a family friend through Mexico. We were heading down to San Felipe over in Baja California. And as we were on the road, old Frank, he's driving along, speeding through these desert roads, and my dad sees the sign that says 80 kilometers an hour speed limit, and he tells Frank, the speed limit here is 80. And Frank says, I am doing 80. My dad looked at the speedometer. Sure enough, he was doing 80 miles an hour. Mexican credit achieved. So the drive down has brought us to Parque Infantil Cuauhtémoc in the town of Morelia here in the middle of Mexico, about a 3-hour drive from Guadalajara. And this park is a great place for families. It's a very busy Sunday here today. A lot of people here to enjoy the rides. And there's also a lot of playground equipment here for the kids to enjoy as well. It's also very low cost at 5 pesos, which is like $0.33 right now, maybe a little bit less based on the current conversion rate, but definitely off the beaten path. So it took some time to get over here. Definitely drove through the middle of town, but it was a neat stop to make. Now it's time to get back on the road and head on up north to León.
Yo voy a cantar canción para mi gente, con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando, yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
So we're at Parque de la Selva here in the city of León, and just got off of the spinning coaster. This was a Chinese version of the Marchon type spinning mouse coasters. A little bit rickety at times, and the spinning wasn't the best in comparison to others, but it was still fun to get a chance to ride it. A little bit off the beaten path as well, not in the bigger cities of Mexico that people typically go to. There is another roller coaster here that is similar to a Wacky Worm. However, they have an age restriction. You must be less than 12 years old to ride it. Yeah, not gonna happen this time, so. But anywho, that completes the day here, going to these two smaller parks. At this point now, it's time to head back to Guadalajara, and tomorrow we'll continue on with exploring the Guadalajara area and see if we can find some more roller coasters, and then going from there. Thank you for watching this video on Coasting with Culture. If you'd like to see future Coasting with Culture videos, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, don't forget that you can like Coasting with Culture on Facebook and follow on Twitter as well. And for more travel experiences, visit coastingwithculture.com.